Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Libra, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading. So if this reading comes to you and you're not a Libra at all, maybe you don't know you are, it's an energy reading. So the only way it would come to you is because you drew it into you. So it's definitely your message. And it always shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. There is some connection, there is some love, there is some romance. I don't know if you have a fire sign in your life. I don't know if this is just somebody who is very good looking. The Queen of Wands is always very good looking. She's attractive. She's effortlessly attractive, all eyes on her. And it's not necessarily because she demands attention when she's upright. It's not because she's trying, it's because she just gets it. You know, she's that kind of natural. This is almost like, in some ways, I was hearing an ugly duckling energy, whereas somebody's really blossomed into something that's beautiful, somebody that you've known for a while, known a long time ago, or somebody is just starting to blossom in your heart or in your eyes. This could also mean, on a totally different note, that you are finally having the courage or finding the courage to actually fulfill something that you have wanted, desired, dreamed about, you know, kicked around since you were young. This is a sense of fulfillment. Fulfillment in the potential. It's like somebody is fulfilling their full potential here. Either it's somebody that you're looking at and you're admiring, or it's you yourself. Either way, this is a beautiful energy of coming into the best of oneself, right? Maybe you've never felt as attractive as you feel now. Or if this is a person you've never seen them as beautiful before, but now all of a sudden it's like somebody's really blossoming. This is the time when their flower is open, and male or female, they're really demonstrating all that they can be, and in doing so, really getting a lot of admiration, affection, attention, maybe praise. But I think more or less it's about really feeling good about themselves or yourself. Really feeling like I deserve this. I'm doing really, really well right now. So really prospering and shining where you are. And then you have hidden, interestingly enough, this awkward exchange, and you don't know where it's headed or going. So outwardly, it seems like somebody is very confident and very amazing, and that's true, but they still could be having some transitional craziness underneath the surface. Now, let me say this. You could be attracted to somebody that is an ex, somebody that you still attracted to them, but also underneath, you still aren't sure. There's still a lot of doubts. And it's not that you're not attracted. It's not that there's not still chemistry there. It's that, but they're not, you still got a lot to work through at the very least. And that is confirmed. With the Two of Pentacles, this is like, what do I want more? What do I value? Right? What do I value? Am I unstable? You know, is somebody unstable when it comes to drugs and alcohol? This sense of, I'm still not sure. If they're trying with sobriety, they really haven't gotten a grip on it, really. There's just a sense of unbalance when it comes to lots of distractions, lots of other maybe people involved, or simply just not being sure, being uncertain, still being insecure. Certainly on the outside, it looks like everything is wonderful and perfect. And I don't think that's a product of somebody being dishonest or lacking integrity. I think it's that somebody can be doing really, really well and still be dealing with insecurities on the inside. And that, if this is a person that you're dealing with, they are. This is still somebody who's very insecure, but simultaneously they don't have anything to be insecure about. If this is a situation, that this is a situationship, I hate that word. if this is a situation, there are still a lot of things to look through. Is there still potential? Yes. But there's a lot of things that still have to be kind of brought to the surface and addressed. I mean, I think when it comes to romantic relationships especially, but really any kind of relationship with somebody else, I think the ultimate test of can this last and will this work is, can we be honest with each other? Because if you can't be flat up, straight out honest with each other, I'm not talking about blunt and cruel. I'm talking about, like, let somebody know I'm scared. I'm still insecure. Something didn't work out before and I need more time, or I'm still working through this. Like, there is just that energy of, if you can be honest in this circumstance, then you know you're dealing with the right person. If you can't, then you have to accept that you're not. And that's, I don't know, maybe something that you're trying to escape or deny. But this is a really interesting combination. And I want to know why, God, why are we discussing this? Like, why are you bringing this to Libra's attention? Why are you bringing this to Libra's attention? Because there's some sort of stuckness here. I think somebody is trying to get over addiction. I think somebody is really struggling here. This could also be that this has become a toxic relationship, or just a situation that you really have a really strong connection with. It's more got a hold of you than you've got a hold of it. I think somebody is trying to wrestle with the grip something has over them, and it's got a lot to do with delusion or escape, at the very least, escapism, right? So somebody's trying, definitely. I can confirm they do not have a grapple on it, right? And if so, there could still be somebody else that they're thinking of or desire. I don't think so, though. I think this is more somebody's really struggling with their own sense of stability and self-worth. Because a lot of times that's what the Queen of Wands represents, this sense of self-worth, which means somebody's really struggling with their full potential. Because yes, somebody has the ability to actually live up to their full potential. But ultimately, they don't feel strong. And that's okay. The only time you can be brave is when you're scared. Right? If you were never scared of something, then you weren't brave. To be courageous is to stand up to your fear. It's not to never have them. You know, so if you're dealing with somebody with this energy, encourage them to know, I don't expect you to be perfect. Nobody does. This is going to be a bumpy road, but you do have this. It's what it's supposed to feel like. But you're stuck on somebody. Somebody's stuck on you. There can be a real, or you keep comparing somebody else to somebody from the past, or somebody is doing that to you. They're trying really hard not to, but they're still kind of stuck on this dream person from the past, or this connection that they were really addicted to or really connected to, but it's become toxic. Maybe it's become toxic because the truth is it's delusional. There really is no connection anymore. Somebody has to really move forward out of this energy, and ultimately they still kind of find themselves lost in the dream of it. Okay, so what do you want? What do you want Libra to do? I guess that's kind. What do you want Libra to do? Go slow with this. It will turn into something bigger and better. That's what this is. This is a sense of invest in this, because there's a lot of opportunity here. It is. Somebody isn't completely ready yet, but they will get ready. And do it subtly. Don't push. Go slow with this particular scenario. Go slow, because it's just, there's this beautiful energy of it's about to happen. It's about to happen. Okay. Okay, what's about to happen? There's maybe an offer or an opportunity coming up. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? What is about to happen? What's about to happen? Let's get a moon card. Let's get a moon card, Libra. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? Okay. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? It's not saying. Let's try another day. What's about to happen? Happiness even in the hardest of times. Happiness that withstands even difficult life situations, right? Overcoming the worst of the scenario because you refused to give up on something that's actually going to be what creates or builds the level of happiness that you've been looking for. This sense of you have to go through this stuff together. You have to go through this stuff together. It was through going through that stuff together that's actually going to bring you two together. So even though something's been moving slowly, and even though there's been a lot of shakiness, there's this energy of the healing that has happened because you never gave up or you kept moving forward. There is an opportunity here that you've been stuck on. It's finally coming. You're going to get good news, good word, have a good announcement. People are going to recognize that you put your all into something. And they'll be celebrating you for it. It could be something that you've been working on for quite some time. So you got to keep working on that 100%. Even though you did it, even though it may never have made you money, even though it was an investment and it took a lot out of you and you didn't know what you were going to get back, that is about to prosper. That is about to yield something that is, oh my God, it took a while to get here. I don't know how long you've been, could be up to 8 years for some of you. But it's just coming out. There's going to be very, very happy news coming with regards to this thing that you sort of you did out of love. It was a labor of love. And you certainly couldn't get it out of your head. That's what that Capricornian energy could be. Could also be that you were just obsessed to the point of you just wouldn't stop working on it. You were locked in. So if that's the case, this is some really beautiful door that's opening with regards to this opportunity that seemed to never be open, no doors being open. I don't think people were able, so maybe something that you were doing was just so different than what everybody else was doing. They were confused. People didn't know where to put you or how to understand you, or, but ultimately you just kept on doing it, and you did the right thing by keeping on doing it, even though you couldn't make any money on it, even though maybe money fell short. Right? There was just that energy of, good, you didn't give up. You put your all into something, and now you're going to reap the rewards. And what's so beautiful is this isn't just the rewards of money. This is the rewards of real happiness, real joy. You know, finding your sense of belonging, and a sense of belonging that other people can't shake. If you know what that means, like other people couldn't take this away from you because it's yours, because you worked for it, and that's why you have it. Hold on. Jesus, what is it? How, you know what we gotta get? We have to get the information. How is this coming to Libra? 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 Wow. How is this coming to Libra? How is this coming to Libra? That's very confusing. A divorce or a breakup or giving up something that didn't work out, something that got deconstructed or fell apart. something that was lost, maybe even losing a house or losing a marriage, right? It could be that that's how it came to you. Something had to break up first, but it was your opportunity. Beautiful opportunity for buying a house. Look at all this money. Somebody else's house fell apart or fell down, or maybe there was divorce that's bringing you all this, but you're about to get a huge payout, a huge payload. There was something else that came apart, but, and that's the how. It was that Four of Wands. Four of Wands in reverse is, it's not necessarily a loss of interest. Sometimes it's divorce. Sometimes it is maybe it's an industry. Something fell apart that had been established. Maybe people lost interest in it, right? This mentality of people lost interest in it. They lost a passion for it. And you saw an opportunity and you got on it. And absolutely, if this is opportunity work, get on it. Where you see that there's a gap here, go for it, work at it, because that is going to be your fucking golden ticket. There is so much money coming in. Look at all these pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, which is job well done, which is working hard for what you believe in and seeing the benefits of it. Doing respectable, having integrity, being prudent, never giving up. I hate to say this, but it's like somebody else's misfortune is your fortune. I hate to say that. But that's not your fault. You would have had to end it. I mean, it would have ended. You're reaping the benefits of what has ended. And maybe somebody couldn't let go of the past because they were going through a hard time, hardship, divorce, stuff like that. Underlying energy, have faith in your dreams. Because they've just started to rise and you're finally going to get them. A fiery climax approaches. There's some sort of confrontation here that has to come out, has to happen with regards to something that you really desire or what you really want. Sticking up for yourself, defining yourself, not backing down just because you're afraid of other people not being happy. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. This started a while ago. Oh, could have been on the new moon in Libra. New moon in Libra could have been last year, right? We had a huge eclipse too. So new moon in Libra, the cycle began. There was something here, and now Aries energy, this confrontation, now it's coming to a head. It's coming to the surface in order to, you got to confront it. There's some sort of confrontation that's happening here in order to be like, no, this is mine. I want this. It's asking you to stake your claim, though. I want this. And I'm going to get it. What is this? Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.